Hello, and welcome to my first video where I'll show you how to use the Cardnum website for the Middle-earth collectible card game. I'm going to assume you know how to play the game, but that you don't know anything about the Cardnum site. So first up, let's use a Chrome browser and visit the page by going to cardnum.net. I occasionally had problems when I would visit the site with Firefox, but Chrome handles it fine. So I should point out the site will take a minute to load all the content, but once it does, you'll be fine. I wouldn't suggest trying to use a smartphone to visit, and I probably wouldn't use a tablet either. So when the site loads, you'll start out on the chat page. And while you're on the site, you'll always be on one of these different pages listed in the top left corner. And the name of the page that you're on will be this rusted orange color. So you can navigate between the pages by clicking the different tabs. So let's take a quick look at the pages. We'll leave the chat page and head over to the About page first. So here's information including the site designer, the contributors, and links for donating to the developer. After you spend some time on the site, if you enjoy it, consider making a donation to support its development and maintenance. I have no affiliation with the site other than being a registered user, but I love all the features and I donate to support it. Here I am right here. So again, if you like the site and you find it useful, send the developer a few bucks and you'll get your name added to this list of supporters. So the rules page has exactly what you think it does. The rules for the Middle-earth card game. So you can pull up the different rule books and rules inserts from the game by clicking on these links. Plus there are links to the CRF and errata. Since this is just links to the different files, I'll leave it for you to explore. We'll go over to Stats now. Stats has your Cardnum games counted and summarized so you can keep track of how bad of a player you are. Settings. Settings is where you can do things like change the background image and choose which dice you'll use when you play a game. You can also set it to make the cards list the correct version, whether they're using the errata from the dream cards or using ice errata. You can change that here. Help is a great page to visit if you're stuck and you don't know how to do something. Plus it has a list of commands that you can type in the in-game chat box to make something happen. Like removing a card from the game, or scoring a card to your marshalling point pile. Well, these are all the boring tabs, and we've made it through. So we can move on to the next video where I'll show you the page where all the cards are. I'll show you the Deck Builder tab where you can create, modify, and select different decks. And finally to the Play tab where you can watch and play games with other players.